going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's NBA picks are for Tuesday, May 6th. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I go over every single NBA playoff game. I also cover MLB baseball, every game, every single day, all the way until we get back to football season. If you're interested in my MLB picks for Tuesday, those videos are posted in the evenings, the day prior. So you can check out the video that was last posted here on my channel if you want my prediction on any game here on Tuesday in baseball. I have updated numbers for you guys in premium. Those of you who've been swinging by the channel on a regular basis, you'll notice the NBA numbers took quite a hit. It's like the first big losing day in quite some time. I'm talking months. And when I'm saying a losing day, I'm talking like a pretty significant one, like a pretty good slap across the face. Obviously, 22-19, one tie, up 5 units of profit. MLB baseball, you can see there on the bottom of the screen, 45-32-2. Up 4 units of profit. Both are still in profit. Both are still chilling. I'm happy. I'm content. We're going to keep marching along, making money betting on sports. But just the fashion that we lost all our bets on Monday was tough because I knew I didn't want any part of those big spreads, right? I avoided those. I specifically sent out some wagers that were just more creative than I usually do. I mean, 99% of my premium bets is a spread or a total or a run line in baseball or whatever. It's just a straight bet. Usually it's a unit, sometimes half a unit, and it just is what it is. I mean, just stack money over time. I'll even put a screenshot of one of my wagers, the biggest wager on the day, a 2.2 unit same game parlay in the Oklahoma City Thunder game. Oklahoma City Thunder there on a double result. No points involved, just to simply win the first half, win the game. And then some rebounds, some alternative rebounds, 8 from the Joker, 6 from Hartenstein. Looked like a pretty easy parlay. Until, for whatever reason, the Oklahoma City Thunder coach decided that fouling, when you're up 3 without Joker in the game and the Nuggets don't even have timeouts and there's still 10 seconds left, I just don't get it, man. Look, again, losing is always going to be part of sports betting. Should never expect to win every day, every bet. That's nonsense. But to lose in that fashion, it sucks, man. It sucks. Those were some good plays. I felt good about them. I'd bet them again in a heartbeat. All the losses with the Boston Celtics were just money lines that broke us. We did have a team total in there as well. We went Boston Celtics team total over. I believe it was 111.5 or something. And even with overtime, they couldn't get there. I mean, the offense just, did you guys watch the games? You guys have got to let me know in the comment section what you think of both of those game ones. The Boston Celtics, out of the 20 shots they took in the third quarter, 19 were three-pointers. They missed 45 3-point shots in that game. That is 135 potential more points. You're just never going to see these results again. I mean, this stuff is once in a blue moon, but in sports, things happen. We see records. We see crazy things happen on the winning and losing side. All sports, there's always these days, man, where just historic moments happen. And unfortunately, we were on the wrong end of one. Celtics up 20 at home. I don't even want to know what the odds on just the money line were at that point in time, but just a complete collapse. It looked like the team total was in the bag. They were doing fine. Looked like the win was in the bag. Again, I didn't have any points. I didn't lay any type of big spreads. We had Boston Celtics parlayed with some money lines. And then we had, of course, that same game parlay I showed you on the screen. So it was just simply the upsets that took money out of our pocket there on Monday. But is what it is, man. I'm not going to harp on it too long. I know some of you guys that maybe aren't used to taking losses. And I know I've spoiled you guys rotten with how the playoffs have gone up until Monday. I mean, you guys were just used to my hit rate just being absurd, like I was from the future. So I know it's tough when you get spoiled and you think I'm just going to win every day for just forever. That's unrealistic. But to have a losing day like that and to lose plays like that in that fashion, it hurts. But hey, guys, you see the screenshot. I lose every single wager with you guys. You know, I make all this money. I win all these bets that you see as well. But I attached that screenshot today to show you, the captain does go down with the ship when we have those losing days. So for me, my current unit size is $100. That's why that 2.2 unit play was a $220 wager for me. So I lost $570 on Monday. So is what it is, man. Still in profit. And you really do have to have long-term goals in sports betting. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. We're not going to bet Tuesday trying to get all that money back. we're not going to change a thing. We're in profit. MLB and NBA, we're chilling. We had a 1-0 day in baseball on Monday. Maybe we'll start a really hot run in the MLB. Things are good. I really like these Tuesday games in the NBA. I know this isn't going to sound terribly attractive to you guys out there, but really, if you can actually use some common sense, this is probably the greatest opportunity for you to get on my premium. I just don't have these losing days. They're very, very, very few and far between. The fact that we just had one, you get on premium now, you're going to be in really, really good shape. Again, it's been months since we had a day like that. So there you go. If you've been hesitant, if you thought about joining premium, you just dodged a really nasty day. That's now in the past. Who knows how much money we're going to make over the next month? Get on board, guys. It's an absolute no-brainer. Let me bring up Outlier, and we're going to cover these two games. Hopefully, we'll get them both right today. Let me share the screen with you guys. And yeah, Pacers Cavs spread right now is 9. It looks like. I think we go with the Cavs here. It's going to be a desperation spot. I think the Pacers. I mean, they got a good attitude right now. They have a good mentality, good team mentality right now, good competitive spirit. But even with that, I think I really hate. It disgusts me to use the word content. But I don't know what else to use right now. I mean, I could sit here for 5 minutes and maybe come up with a better word. But at least for the video, guys, I think the Pacers are content with stealing game one. I think the Cavs in a desperation spot. I think they're going to be able to take control here. And maybe it's competitive for 3/4 of the game. But ultimately, I think Pacers kind of lie down at the end. Cavs get over the hump, and maybe even some free throws at the end lead to a cover. So I'm going to lay the big number with the Cavs. I think it speaks volumes that, they just lost. The Pacers just went in there and won, and now they're laying 9 points. We'll see what's up with Garland too. Maybe he'll be back for the Cavaliers. We see the total at 229.5. I think I'd go under. I think I'd go under the full game. It's tough because I expect better offensive performance from the Cavs. We see how capable the Pacers are. Obviously, the pace of the game might be dictated by either team here. The Cavs probably want to slow the game down. The Pacers want to run. So depending on who you kind of like in the game, I think kind of determines what you think about the total. So I'm going to lean towards the Cavs, and I'm going to lean towards the total to go under in this game. Warriors and Timberwolves. I mean, if you're just going to continue this game one trend, maybe the Warriors come in here and knock off another team in game one of a series. I can't see it. I really can't see it. I thought that last game from Houston was just as unfathomably bad. I mean, just beyond comprehension bad. They did not look like a professional basketball team. I think the crowd's going to be pretty fired up here. You got Ant-Man. You just have a little bit more depth on Minnesota. I think Gobert is going to cause some trouble for the Warriors. There's always a chance Stephen Curry and playoff Jimmy go off. So when you're betting against those guys, you got to be aware of that. But I could see a game where Draymond gets in foul trouble, trying to do too much underneath. I'm going to go with the T-Wolves here. I'll go ahead and lay the 7 points with them. And the total at 209.5. 209.5 here. Man, I think I'd probably go over. I think I'd go over the 209.5. Especially if Curry's, having a little bit of a bounce back game. Let's see if we can find some props here. Obviously, here on Outlier, we got all this data. We got all the matchup stuff. We got the public betting information. We got player props, team props, game props. We got all this stuff. You can click on stuff individually. You can go into head-to-head last year, the year prior, whatever you want to do. But for now, let's just go ahead and look at insights. Let me go back here to just this main game. We'll go to insights. This is where Outlier it's kind of a filter. They just kind of stick stuff right in front of your face that's probably worth at least considering. So let's look at the top of the screen here. Plus 140 odds. We got Mathurin here. He's exceeded 1.5 turnovers in 8 of his last 10 games on the road. So 2 turnovers from him. Again, averaging 2 a game. It's plus 140. It's hit 8 out of his last 10 on the road. That's an 80% hit rate over 10 games. I think the defensive intensity will be cranked up on the Cleveland side. So I think that correlates to the bet as well. So consider that, guys. Benedict there, to go over 1.5 turnovers at plus 140, currently offered at Bet365. Obviously, there's a plus EV section, arbitrage, all that good stuff. You guys want to spend a lot more time on that platform? Have at it. I got a free trial for you. The link's in the description. An entire week, you can jump on that platform and explore as much data as your brain can possibly handle. At least take advantage of that while all these NBA and MLB games are going off at the same time. NHL, if you're interested, everything's on Outlier. Hop on there, use it for a week, see what you think. If you really, really like it, if you made a shit ton of money using it, move forward with the subscription. I've had a subscription for a long time. It's definitely put money in my pocket, but yeah, I mean, guys, we had a tough losing day. Is what it is. I'm not worried at all. I really like Tuesday. I really like these series moving forward. We saw two of the most historical upsets in NBA playoff history. I mean, it was insane. Celtics up 20, melted at home, took 19 of 20 shots in the third quarter alone that were three-pointers, missed 45 total threes in the game. Even in overtime, couldn't get the job done. And then we saw the fouling and the meltdown. Joker hitting the three, Holmgren missing a dunk, Holmgren missing a putback, Holmgren missing 2 free throws. It was just one of those days in sports, man, where just truly historical things happened. And that's why you got to manage your money correctly. That's why you can't go all in on some days, because if we were degenerates or acting immature or irresponsible and we put way too much money on those games thinking they were home runs, we would have got crushed. We're still in profit. We're 22-19-1. Plus 5 units. Been a great NBA playoffs. Going to make a lot more money. You can see my entire record from 2024. Did I have 66 wins? Yes, I did. But did I almost have 50 losses? Did I still end up almost 20 units in profit? There's a lot of money coming, guys, in premium. No doubt about it. I'm not tripping at all. I'm really excited to get back in the win column. You should jump on board. Best time to be on the text list is right after a losing day, not after all the wins in a row, where you know one of those days eventually is going to come. So we got it out of the way. Is what it is. Let's get back in the win column, guys. I'll see you in the next video.